Machine guns became extremely popular the moment they were brought into the military environment. As time progressed, machine guns went from being semi-automatic to fully automatic. Machine guns replaced single-shot bolt-action rifles and were much more convenient. Although the bullets had to be much lighter, making them less deadly, the automatic machine gun that was used during World War I could fire up to 500 rounds per minute. These weapons were used during trench warfare, on planes, and on automobiles. 30% of the warfare casualties, excluding civilian losses, were caused by semi/fully automatic weapons during World War I.
How prevalent is that technology in today's world? Who has it or uses it? What problems are presented with this technology? The machine gun is still very prevalent in today's world. Some gun owners possess machine guns and they are used around in firing ranges. Machine guns such as the AR-15 are used to this day. In fact, the prevalence of the machine gun stretches out to video games such as Roblox, Fortnite, and PUBG. The machine gun is mainly used by gun owners and soldiers. Some problems presented with the machine gun was that they were very hefty, which caused problems with the mobility of the gun. This problem caused many soldiers to have a hard time carrying the gun around on the battlefield. The machine gun caused more deaths to the offense than the defense due to the slow movement and exposure to enemies.
So who, when, why, how was the machine gun invented? The first machine gun created was in 1862 by the American inventor Richard Jordan Gatling. The first ever machine gun, the Gatling gun, was named after his last name. It was a gun with high power and large bullet capacity, however it was very inefficient, needing an operator and nothing close to being mobile. This leads to the creation of the first automatic weapon in 1884 by the American-born British inventor Hiram Maxim. The first automatic weapon, or the Maxim gun, was created to improve the weakness of the machine guns. It was created by taking the model of Gatling gun, but harnessing the energy released in firing a cartridge. The recoil was used as a power source, eliminating the need of an operator to crank out the bullet. So why were automatic machine guns invented? During World War I, the single-shot bolt-action rifles were too heavy and expensive to use consistently. Due to the fact that only one bullet at a time, it was very ineffective. The need for a weapon that could fire multiple shots at a time quickly became a want for all nations. Not only would an automatic weapon be able to shoot multiple bullets at a time, be lighter and cheaper, it would also have the ability to be attached to moving vehicles such as tanks, cars, and planes. These efficient qualities of this weapon also succeeded to show off and intimidate other nations/opponents.
Do you think the invention of the machine gun has furthered our technological advancements in a positive aspect?
One of the big ways to think about automatic weapons is that it accelerated the rate in which people could be injured in warfare or with weaponry. I don't know if that's necessarily a positive impact. It has not necessarily slowed the rate of warfare or lessened the length of wars, but it has meant that during them casualty numbers are much higher. So I don't know if that's necessarily a positive.
What potential do you believe automatic weapons have in the future? And if you had the choice to remove automatic weapons from existence, what would you choose and why?
I think removing them entirely is futile, because I think people will always look for, especially when societies do war, is that people will always look for the most efficient way to kill their enemies or the people that they're fighting against. And so if we were to erase them from history, it wouldn't necessarily mean that they wouldn't come around again. At least at this point, you have an idea when you go to war about what kind of weaponry you and or the other people you're fighting against would have going into it.